I thought that Gunther versus Seth Rollins was lousy. You know, I think that Gunther's got a lazy shit style of wrestling, and I told him that right to his face. You know, I don't think that you need to hurt the guys and the chops and the welts and the bruises and the cuts all over your guy, all over the guy you're facing. You know, I'm not a fan. And I mean, Seth Rollins also is a guy who has a track record of hurting people. You know, he seriously hurt Sting. He hurt Cena and broke his nose. He hurt Finn Balor. I didn't think it was. And then they had the interference from Braun. You know, that's you let the guys wrestle. You didn't need the interference there. You know, I didn't understand it. But then again, I always said if they ever put Triple H in charge of creative, that it would go way down. That's exactly what happened. But just the interference finish, like that's something you would see in the WCW. You know, that stupid idiot Eric Bischoff never had a clue, and he loved to do that. He loved to have 800 NWO guys come right onto the ring and maybe an elephant fly out of the score clock, and and I go there all the time and say, "Would you put me with Booker T or Benoit or Kurt Hennig?" And he would say, "Oh, we can't do that because the sky is blue." Walk out of his office. There wasn't even a reason. But instead, they put me with Bill Goldberg, and he kicked me in the head and costed me millions of dollars, 20 years of my career, and gave me a stroke. I can remember Kurt Hennig. He would tell me every night how hurt he was from taking all those spears from Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg was the shits. It's the shits. I can't take it.